Hello.
My Name is Earl is a great show. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend you do. It came out in 2005 and was unfortunately cancelled in 2009, amounting 4 seasons and 96 episodes. This is the first sitcom I was ever invested in. And yeah, there's been many more since, but this one has a special place in my heart. I can remember being as young as 7 watching this show on E4. Now 2005 was a completely different time, so if you're an easily offended snowflake, My Name is Earl won't be for you.
And I was married to Billy.
Billy? Who's he?
Oh crap, I think the coma made him gay.
Right, so the characters. First we've got Earl.
You know the kind of guy who does nothing but bad things and then wonders why his life sucks? Well, that was me. Every time something good happened to me, something bad was always waiting around the corner. Karma. That's when I realized I had to change. So I made a list of everything bad I've ever done, and one by one I'm going to make up for all my mistakes. I'm just trying to be a better person. My name is Earl.
We've got Randy, Earl's educationally challenged brother.
You know the kind of guy who likes hanging out with his brother, watching cartoons, and also likes to touch things with his tongue? Well, that's me. My name is Randy.
We've got Earl's ex-wife Joy.
You know the kind of woman who could have been the next Faith Hill, but somewhere along the way discovered peach daiquiris, put a diaphragm in wrong, and wound up smack dab in the middle of trailer hell raising 2 kids? That's me. My name is Joy.
We've got Earl's best friend Crabman, who's Joy's new husband.
You know the kind of guy who graduated college at 14, is a virtuoso cellist, and can identify 254 varieties of cheese in a blind taste test, but can't reveal any of that because he's in the witness protection program? That's me. Don't tell anyone I told you this. My name is, better just call me Crabman.
Lastly, we've got Catalina and a whole bunch of reoccurring faces. I'm going to assume you already know what karma is, but just in case you don't, it's the idea that if you do good, good will happen to you, and if you do bad, bad will happen to you. And that's the philosophy our main character Earl lives his life by. So let's go through a bit of his list and see what it is he's trying to make up for. Kenny James is on the list because Earl bullied him in school. So Earl thinks to make it right, he'll get Kenny laid. The only problem is...
I know this might sound crazy in this day and age, but we live in a small town, and I've never been face to face with a gay before.
Another thing on Earl's list is bullying foreigners for how they talk.
That is very, very impacted. Sir, you could lose your arm. This is very, very serious. Barry. You can't say these.
Earl slept with Crabman's fiancée 3 days before their wedding. And if you're wondering, yep, the fiancée was Joy. Also, he broke into a deaf woman's apartment.
Me and Randy found out there was a deaf person living in Camden. We decided it'd be really easy to rob her. Randy, where'd you go? I got in. Woohoo! Robbing the deaf!
That's only a few of the bad things Earl's done. There's lots more. But that's what this show is. A man trying to make up for all the wrongs he's done in his life. It's an old school comedy with a lot of heart. And if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 9. Unfortunately, NBC cancelled My Name is Earl after its 4th season, so we never got to see Earl finish his list.
Which one is from NBC? Oh, that's for canceling My Name is Earl!
And then to rub salt into the wounds and kick us while we're down, the last episode ends on a fucking cliffhanger.
These 3 DNAs match. That means it's you and the boys. Which makes this one mine, and it doesn't match any of those.
What does that mean?
It means I'm not Earl Jr.'s father.
The creator of My Name is Earl, Greg Garcia, didn't ask me anything on Reddit, and a fan asked who was Earl Jr.'s real father and did Earl ever finish the list? To which Greg Garcia said, We never really got the chance to fully figure it out, but the talk in the writers' room was that Earl Jr.'s dad was going to be someone famous, like Dave Chappelle or Little John. And as for Earl finishing the list, Greg Garcia said, "I had always had an ending to Earl, and I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to see it happen. You got a show about a guy with a list, so not seeing him finish it is a bummer, but the truth is he wasn't ever going to finish the list. The basic idea of the ending was that while he was stuck on a really hard list item, he was going to start to get frustrated that he was never going to finish it. Then he runs into somebody who had a list of their own, and Earl was on it. They needed to make up for something bad they had done to Earl. He asked them where they got the idea of making a list, and they tell him that somebody came to them with a list, and that person got the idea from somebody else. Eventually, Earl realises that his list started a chain reaction of people with lists, and that he's finally put more good into the world than bad. So at that point, he was going to tear up his list and go and live his life. Walk into the sunset a free man with good karma. What a beautiful ending that would have been. Such a fucking shame." The actor who played Randy, Ethan Suplee, his weight loss is incredible. Well done to you, good sir.
You look fucking great.
That's awesome. This is the greatest compliment I've ever gotten. Thank you very much. By the way, all I want is to look like a big dude who's not just gigantic and fat.
Well, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, why not like it? If you liked me, why not subscribe? Then I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after